Hey guys, Samantha the Card Girl here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is day 22 of Bethany Dawn's 31 Days of Tarot 2021. So today's prompt is: if you were shipwrecked on a deserted island, which 5 tarot or oracle decks would you want to have with you and why? So I have 3 tarot decks, and I'm going to start with my Everyday Witch. This tin I had custom made from the website, and I know I still need to figure out where that was and post it, but tried and true Everyday Witch. And more so because I know in a previous video I said this was one on my list that I wanted to work with more in 2021. The next one is my Light Sears Tarot, because I am absolutely loving this deck lately, more so last month and this month than recent. I think, it's definitely been a workhorse for me, but I feel like I've just been drawn to it more the last 2 months. But and I love shuffling it. I did edge mine. This was the mass produced, so it did not come edged. And I meant to do all one color green. The markers looked the same. They weren't, but that's all right. I still like it. But this is such a powerful reader for me. And I think if I were to get answers on how I were to survive being on a deserted island, I think this would be the deck to go for answers. Especially because I think it would be a whirlwind of emotions. And this deck definitely hits that for me too. Alright, so the third tarot deck that I would want with me, I see I'm going fuzzy, there we go, is the Modern Witch Tarot. Just because I absolutely freaking love this deck. I love the modern take. I love the feminine vibe. I love the colors. I love the box. How freaking fun is that? I mean, come on. I love everything about this deck. Cardstock, it's such an easy read given that it's such a good Rider-Waite clone. And good cardstock too. Like, this would be durable. I wouldn't be so worried about it getting ruined. In fact, I thought about, would I really want some of my favorite tried and true decks with me on a deserted island where I wouldn't necessarily be able to protect it from the elements? But yeah, so that's the third tarot deck. And another one isn't really either. It's inspiration cards, I think they're called. And yeah, that's my Daily Crystal Inspirations by Heather Eskinosi, founder of Energy Muse. I know I've talked about her before, and her partner Timmy Jandro. Very knowledgeable. I love these fun backs. This is the only crystal deck that I have been able to bond with. I know there are quite a few out there. I love how the backs are just simple white, so the crystal really pops, and I love the keywords with what the crystal is, crystal or gemstone is. Just so beautiful. Yeah, so this one, absolutely. And then the last one that I have, so I did break apart the Literary Witches Oracle. And I took out all of the Literary Witches and I kept these, and not even all of them, most of them. So it looks now more like a Lenormand, but I would use it more like an oracle. Like, I have assigned my own intuitive meanings to these, and I think it would be really fun. Like knife cutting through drama, cutting through bullcrap, cutting through issues. This one I think I have designated for a lot happening, take action, there's stuff going on. Sorry, that was me. I don't remember what I had for elixir. I did this like 2 days ago. Snail would be like the equivalent of, not the equivalent of the hangman, but just taking it slow. Now is not the time. It's like the reverse of the volcano. the wall, there's a blockage somewhere, you know. The moon, kind of like the moon in tarot. So like I just put my own messages to it, my own interpretations. White dress I have for like purity and innocence. Teacup for beauty and fun. I just think of like ladies having a tea party. Just enjoy, time to enjoy yourself. Familiar. Skull is death. Milk, this reminds me of don't cry over spilled milk. So yeah, just something fun that I made out of another deck that I just could not bond with. So this was the way, this is my version of the hangman right here, the noose. But yeah, this is my way of bonding with something. And the backs, look at these backs. They are so pretty. They're so fun. I love the witch's hands here on the card with the black nails. Just, yeah, so those are my 5 decks that I would have with me on a deserted island. Let's see, while I'm here, why don't I do the most sassy tarot deck and most gentle tarot deck? And why did I pick these? I can do that right now. Kids and hubby are out of the house and baby is sleeping. So I think my most sassy deck, honestly, is my zombie tarot. This has some personality. I was sick 2017, winter 2017. I had a cold and it just would not go away. So I went to the doctor, got an antibiotic, and I was good for about 2 weeks and then it came back. So I said, what do I need to do to, fully get myself better, like, because I had been sanitizing like crazy and couldn't figure out where it was coming from, that it would just come right back. So I asked, and I've got to find the card because it was just too funny, like more like smack in the face, smack you in the face rather. Well, duh, this is what you need to do, and how come you don't know that? I don't know. It was just really funny and advice that I feel like anyone would give. It's probably, watch it be like at the very bottom. All right. Okay, so this card right here, and what do we have? Newly infected patient being treated. And I had this, whatever I had before had come back, so it was like new again. And she's being treated, so it was like literally go to the doctor, you dum-dum. And it was just so funny. I laughed, and then I did go back to the doctor and got another round of antibiotics. But I mean, come on, definitely my most sassy. My most gentle tarot deck, actually, it's not a tarot deck, it's an oracle deck. Oh, do I have it? Yes, it is the Magic of You Oracle. And this deck, I bought it because of the images. They look dark and they look super like creepy and spooky, so I thought it would be a good one for shadow work, but it's not. It's so gentle, even though some of the images are freaky. It hugs you, and it surprised me. These images are so beautiful. I would love to read with it more for clients, but the images are a little bit too disturbing, I think, and off-putting, that there's a certain person, a certain type of person that would do well with a reading with this deck, even though it is gentle. It's so beautiful. I absolutely love these images. There's a lot that you can get from them, but I mean, like, look at this. Like, it takes a certain person. But I just love them. All right, so those are my answers for today and day 23 for tomorrow, and I will see you guys for day 24. Bye.